So I'm out here in the Wandoo National Park, which is about 80 kilometres from Perth. It's just so quiet. There's a few birds. I think I saw a kangaroo earlier on, but they might come through. The best way to see kangaroos is to stay in one spot, because they will come through. They'll come to you instead of you going to them. Because if you try and go to them, well, they'll just hear you and they'll be gone. And one thing about kangaroos is by the time you've seen them, they've seen you way before that. That's why every time you do see them, they're looking at you. You know? Every time I see a kangaroos out here, they're looking at me. Which means they've seen me before I've seen them. Flies. I'll tell you what, the great Aussie salute is having a go out here today. I bought a new supposedly upgraded version of a fly repellent, insect repellent, Bushman's. New improved formula. Well, let me tell you what, it doesn't bloody work. The great Aussie salute is certainly having a go this morning. It's just totally non-stop. Oh, there's a flash of blue down there. Wonder what that is. It must be my vehicle. But it's just so peaceful. That's why I love coming out here. It's just there's nothing like being out here in the bush just by yourself, doing nothing, just enjoying the views, enjoying nature, enjoying the animals as they come along every now and then. There's a lot of our animals are nocturnal, so you don't see them. You don't see them in the daytime, you know? They're just all hidden away having a snooze. Now, I'll never come out at night time because it's a bit spooky at night time. And even then you need night vision glasses or whatever, night vision equipment to be able to see them. And well, I haven't got any of that, and I don't really think I'm going to get any unless I win lotto. If I win lotto, I've got big plans, of course. But until that happens, well, you know, it'll be just day trips out here. Sometimes spend a week in the bush. That's the best way to do it, because spend some time out here instead of just coming out for half an hour and going back. Well, when I come out into the bush, as it is, I come out all day for a day trip. I'm here all the time, right? That's when you see the animals. Well, I've never seen a wombat though. I'd love to see a wombat. I've never seen one. Not in the wild. I've seen their diggings. I've seen some really fresh diggings. Well, in this one particular area I went to, there's just so much turned over soil, so much, but I never ever saw the wombat that done it. Maybe one day I'll have to look up where are the wombats in Perth, Western Australia. I hope I will get to see them. Even the numbat. The numbat is the number one thing on my list. But they are so elusive. You know, we've only been 1,000. There's probably only 1,000 of them left in the whole world. And they're only found in southwest Western Australia. And there's 1,000 of them. You're supposed to try and find one. Well, there's no guide to say this is where they are. Because if there was a guide to say, well, there's a nest over there and there's a nest there, well, they'd be just inundated with people. It'll just disturb them too much. And they don't breed if they get disturbed, you know. If you can keep disturbing them, or they're not comfortable and they won't breed, and then they'll die out. We don't want that. So maybe one day I'll get to see them. bloody flies. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me. I don't want your company. Wandoo trees, eh? Aren't they just amazing? I love these trees. You get really, really big ones too. Big trunks. But these ones are all, you know, not very big, about what, 2 foot circumference, 3 foot circumference. Not big at all, but they're just beautiful. They stand out, and as you can see, the understory is very sparse. You can in fact drive through it. You know, you can drive through it. It's not that difficult. But the thing is, when you do drive through it, you've got to know which way you're going, because everything looks the same. It's very, very easy to get lost. Even coming up here now, when I came off the main road onto a side track, and then I went a little bit one way. I thought, oh no, I'll just go back a little bit. But instead of going back to where I came in, I just kept going along the road, which I didn't know, but it kept going and going. I thought, hang on, turn around and go back to where you know you were, because, as I say, everything looks the same. And very, very easy to get disoriented, especially if you're not on the track and you're just out on making your own way. You know, it's just, several times I've been lost in the bush, and I've had to, one time I got lost. I didn't know which way to go to get back home, and it was just right on dusk. Couldn't tell where the sun was, because the trees, it was overcast, and the trees, I had no idea. I had to sleep in the car overnight and wait till morning and see which way the sun came up. So then that way I was able to know my direction. But yeah, and so easy, you know. I do my best not to do that. I'm maybe, you know, overcautious, but I'd rather be overcautious and have to be rescued. And just now I looked at the, there's no Wi-Fi out here, so obviously I don't think there'd be any phone connection either. So there's no way for me to contact anyone. I will just have to try and somehow find my own way out. And you know, I don't know. I don't know if you've ever been in that situation, but it'd be a little bit spooky.